Some doors should never be opened, and some things should never be caught on camera. These 10 real clips recorded by doorbell cameras reveal the strange, the terrifying, and the downright unexplainable. Viewer discretion is advised. Subscribe to NightLoom and never miss what hides in the dark. 1. The Old Lady with a Knife. It was 3:12 a.m. when a doorbell camera in Arizona recorded something out of a horror film. An elderly woman, barefoot, holding a kitchen knife, just stood there, smiling. She didn't say a word. She didn't knock. She just stared and rocked slowly on her feet. When police arrived, she was gone. No trace, no prints, just a fogged-up lens and a lingering chill. Two, Amazon delivery and gunshots. A man in Florida was receiving a package at exactly 6:06 a.m. The delivery guy scanned the package, placed it down, and turned around to leave. Suddenly, bang, bang, bang. Gunshots rang out just a few houses away. The delivery guy dropped to the ground, hid behind a car, and stayed frozen for over 2 minutes. He survived, but the footage, it feels like a scene from a war zone, only it was real life. Three, The Snake at the Door. A peaceful suburban home. Morning sun. Then the doorbell camera picks up something slithering up the railing. A massive snake, easily 6 feet long, curls itself around the doorknob. It presses its head against the lens. You can hear it hissing. No one inside knew until hours later. Makes you wonder how many times something's been waiting outside, and you had no idea. Four, The Man with the Knife. A woman home alone heard her doorbell ring at 1:47 a.m. The camera showed a man in a hoodie, holding something shiny. He tried the handle, then walked to the side window. You could hear him whisper, "Come on, open up." She called the cops just in time. By the time they arrived, he was gone. But the footage, unmistakably, a knife in his hand. 5. Man behind the house. In Ohio, a backyard motion sensor triggered at 2:03 a.m. The footage shows a man walking behind the house in complete silence. He wasn't dressed for the weather. No jacket, no shoes. He wasn't carrying anything, and he never looked at the camera. Just walked, slowly, through the yard. To this day, the homeowners never figured out who he was or what he wanted. Six, Invisible force holding the girl. A family captured something terrifying while checking their doorbell history. Their daughter was playing near the front porch. Suddenly, she stops. She looks down and freezes. Her arm pulls back like someone's grabbing it, but nothing is there. She screams, falls down, and runs inside. They checked every angle. No one around. The footage, still unexplained. The fear in her voice, very real. 7. Man walking in the alley. A man walks down the alley behind the house. He doesn't look strange until you realize he's walked past 5 times in the same exact pattern. Same pace, same steps, no blinking. On the 6th pass, he suddenly stops, turns toward the camera, and smiles. Then walks backward and vanishes out of frame. Was it a glitch, or was something watching them first? 8. Crying woman at the door. Knock, knock, knock. It starts slow, then it gets faster. The doorbell cam shows a woman in torn clothes, crying hard, banging on the door. She says, "Please, help me, let me in." But something feels off. Her eyes never blink. Her voice doesn't match her lips. The homeowner hid inside and waited. Minutes later, she stopped crying, looked at the camera, and laughed. Nine. Creepy light at the door. At 3:33 a.m., a doorbell cam in Nevada picks up a strange flashing light. Not headlights, not lightning, just a flickering orb that hovers right in front of the lens. It pulses, spins, and then disappears. Experts said it could be a bug or light reflection, but the homeowners swear they saw it again the very next night. Motion triggered, but what is that? Motion sensors went off around midnight. The camera picked up something moving, but no one could explain what. The figure is blurry, hunched, twitching. It walks like it's glitching out. When zoomed in, the face has no features, just static. Till this day, that clip remains the most disturbing in the entire neighborhood group chat. Every knock at the door, every motion sensor could be nothing, or it could be something you were never meant to see. Let us know which clip gave you chills. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. But only if you dare. NightLoom, where darkness knocks first.